Well, hello once again. My name is RedWolf416. This is the Skizzlecraft server that we are on tonight. I appreciate y'all joining me on this Tuesday evening stream in mid-November. Now, as you might see, I have a couple of interesting things going on. I am trying out a modified version of Hoffin's minimal armor. So as you can see, I am wearing my leggings and I am wearing my boots, but they don't go all the way up. That way you can still see my skin. Now, if I'll show you here with the chest plate, it just becomes these awesome shoulder covers, pauldrons, whatever they're called. But I typically wear the elytra the whole time, so we'll just stick with that. Also, I am trying out the Voxy mod, so you'll notice that you can see a lot more around me. I can see like my jungle temple up there. You can see way off into the distance, into the Badlands, and you can actually see that square floating up there. That is Mud Angel's base over there with the Petra build. So this is pretty cool. Now, I do have the view distance turned down from the default. It was getting a little bit disorienting having so much in there. But yeah, we're giving it a try. Also, what else do we have here? Oh, the music we are listening to is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. And it is DMCA free music. It can be found on Spotify. The album we are listening to is Gold. So, plans for today. We are going to be finishing digging out, hopefully, a couple of corners. So we dug out the southwest corner and the northwest corner down. We didn't quite make it all the way down to bedrock in the southwest because we ran into a trial chamber. I started to dig around the perimeter of the trial chamber and realized just how absolutely massive it is. And it would take me quite a while to dig around it. And that would be a little bit of a boring stream. So I think we're going to be working on digging out the corners, and we may even be doing a little bit of a dungeon hunt in our base claim, looking for some kind of mob spawner, zombie spawner, spider spawner, hopefully a skeleton spawner. But you never know what we're going to find. So I'm going to fly down, grab a couple of supplies, and we will get to it. Oh, one other thing, I am trying out the camera utils mod so I can zoom in. And another cool thing with that is I can zoom into me for emphasis. Sorry about that. You probably don't want to see me that close up. All right, so let's get going on this little endeavor. Let's get away from this noisy ghast. Happy ghast. In fact, the cows are pretty noisy too. When I added these mods, a lot of my settings got reset. So let's just try a couple things here. Friendly mobs, I think you guys need to go down to about 30. You're a bit much. Hostile mobs, I don't want you terrifying me. So we'll try this and see how it goes. Yeah. So I have a couple of empty shulkers. I do have, the head hunt is still going on. I do have, it says a husk horse head. It was actually a husk. I don't know why it's labeled as a husk horse head. I can even show you. Look, that is a husk, not a husk horse head. But anyway, it is what it is. We will eventually head down to the head hunting games and we will put that in maybe towards the end of the stream. Let's just get rid of some of our nether work. Thought it was calling it netherrack for a second. I was tripping out there. Oh yeah, we cooked up a lot of bricks so we can make some more red nether bricks, but what do I need to go down there? I need sticks, I need ladders. So let's go over to where I have my my wood storage. And check out what we've got here. Only 5 ladders. 2 sticks. I want to use that up. Oh, there's some more sticks. What else have we got? Why is there meat in there? And flowers and wool. And I'm full. I don't need to be crowding my inventory with all this stuff. Only got 20 steaks on me. I'll go grab some more steaks. And let's see. Let's just take stack of birch. Let's make some ladders really quick. We are going to need them. We're also going to need some more torches. Which we may have some over here. Make sure I've got an ender chest with me. Yes, and my shield. I saw that in there. Torches. Torches. Let's just do that. Alright, do we see any more torches in there? No. Not sure where I may have left torches. I've been slowly but surely trying to organize some of my stuff here. Let's grab some more steaks. And I don't think we have any more torches. Which, from the looks of it, I am getting low on coal too. So let's go grab a couple more supplies here. We're gonna take care of something here. While we're digging out one of the corners, okay, so one of my corners is right there, tall mountain to go through, with some possible caves to be falling into. That might be good for spawners, but it means it'll take us longer to get all the way down. The other option is the corner that is right over there. Oh, I love this zoom. That is the other option for digging down. So I'm not sure. Should we do the southwest or the southeast or the northeast? Let's find where we got lots of wood. Let's do the birch. We're gonna do 4 of these. 4 times 8. We're gonna need 32 pieces of coal for this because I want to turn all this into charcoal. So let's see here. What is that? 27 right there plus 4. That's going to be 31. One short? Come on. Fine. We had 36 and drop off 4 of them. Oh, there's already one piece in there. Let's just take that out for now. Well, now I just made it difficult on myself. 8. Ow. There we go. Let's take that out, put that in. And there. And sometimes I wonder about myself. And now we have got some charcoal being cooked up. Just move this stuff over here and come back and we'll just drop off these. We'll make the red netherbrick blocks later. I did use up my lava bucket when trying to set a trap for Viking. Did not work. We had 3 attempts at it. We missed on all 3. He didn't see the first 2 attempts. And that 3rd attempt, we accidentally just kind of like shut the door in his face instead of trapping him in a pitfall that we had. And yeah, we didn't get his head. Sorry to say. We'll make a few more ladders. I think that'll be enough to make it down to the bottom. Let's deposit these sticks and logs back. And I think for the sake of not being too boring, let us go with this corner over here. Though I do want to get some extra blocks to build out around where I'm going to be digging down because there is water that I'm trying to get through. Let's just grab a stack of cobble. trying to get organized. You can see that I still am not organized. And this is all just manual organization. Eventually, there will be a more automatic storage system. I am thinking about making a storage system that is more, shall we say, forward compatible. I've been watching the Hermitcraft series, seeing the copper golems, got some ideas for how they can be used, and so I want to make my storage system be a bit forward compatible with the copper golems, because eventually the server will get updated to use copper golems. It's just a matter of when. I mean, maybe not in this season, so maybe it'd be pointless to build forward compatibility like that, but I remain optimistic. Actually, let's just leave this here. And let's see here. I want that fence or that wall to still mark out the corner. Did I not make myself more torches? I'll come back up and get more. Oh, I know where my torches are. Let me mark this out. I thought I was missing some. Turns out I'm just forgetful. So let's light that up. Get rid of this. And let's go for a little flight over here to the southwest corner. I had left some... Wow, that is some interesting artifacting going on. I had left a couple of chests where I was digging out the trial chamber. And I believe that I left a whole stack of torches, at least, in one of those chests. Whee! Or I used them. Nuts. Okay. Well. Well, I guess I will have to make more torches. Let's just head back over to the furnaces. See what we've got in the way of charcoal. We will take a little detour over to where we have the wood, too. What is that? Oh, that's the center. Okay. I'm not used to being able to see this stuff from the ground. This Voxy mod is pretty incredible. It's weird. It has this weird effect of making the world look huge and yet smaller at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. Let's see if we've got enough to have 32. Oh, yeah, we do. Perfect. Yeah. So let's see here. 32. Yeah, there we go. 2.5 stacks of torches. That should be pretty good. Let's move this here. And there we go. Let's just move that up there. I don't think I need the dirt on me. Right there. Okay. Now I think we can be on our way to doing some digging and cave adventuring, I hope. Did not mean to double fire that. It's so pretty. Ow. I meant to do that. I wonder if we're deep enough under the water already. I'd say so. Let's put a torch there. Alright, so we're going to do this 1 by 2 so we don't run into any surprises. Yeah, we'll just put one there. There Never quite sure how far to do the spacing when I'm going downward. I guess that makes sense, though. Okay, make sure I've got my silk touch. Yeah. My inventory is already full. I should probably be placing ladders. Yeah, that's better. Now I have an exit. Ooh. Oh, it's the brown terracotta. Okay. Wondering what that new recipe was. Alright, so we're just going to keep going. If we can hit bedrock, we will. If we hit a cave, like that, we will start exploring. Let's see what we can see here. Let me give myself an exit first. Yeah, that's not what I want to do. I should really get these rockets out of my offhand. What I should do is get the vanilla tweaks lower. Hello. Shields. That was a little startling. Get a little bit more protection going on there. I think I got him. Yeah. Alright, well, that was interesting. What I was gonna say is I should get the vanilla tweaks lower shields so that it's not blocking my view, not blocking your view. And actually use it. There's looking like there might be a bit of a sizable cave over there. I'm seeing some light coming out of it. So let's secure this exit a little bit more. Make it easier for us. Go explore. That didn't sound good. I sworn I heard somebody shoot something at me. Maybe it was just my arrow falling. I'm getting paranoid. Alright, let's go do this. Oh, lush cave. Alright, well, that's not in my area, but it'll be good to have it lit up. Nice thing about lush caves is they kind of come automatically lit up if you've got the glow berries. Alright, let's head northward. Yeah, I see you, Mr. Creeper. I wonder if you were coming down from above. Looks like there might be a spot where you could have. Maybe not. Oh. Well, on the one hand, it's unfortunate that it was a dead-end cave, but on the other hand, it's nice to not have much to have to light up. Looks like we got some water above us. Let's just collect a few things here. Put a few things away. Maybe want that out. Yep. Find those arrows. Bones. Copper. No dungeon yet. Oh, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Onward. Downward. I mean, I could block this off a little bit. Let's make this so that nothing can actually walk up here. Yeah, there we go. I think that makes us pretty secure. Let's just put that in there and maybe one more over here. And I'm going to burn through the torches. That's a little better. All right, let's continue downward. Maybe, just maybe, we will find a dungeon. Though to find a dungeon, I need to stop being so worried about the caves and actually go caving and exploring, don't I? Oh, we are getting into the deep slate, and I didn't want to get that with my silk touch. That's okay. Oh, and I didn't want to get that with my fortune finder, but I will. Inventory's already full. Alright, I don't think we're going to need that stuff anymore. Let's put the bucket in there. We don't need that. We don't need the boat. What I do need to be doing is placing my ladders. Wouldn't that be a kicker if I did all of this and then didn't have the ladders to get back up? There you go. Just got to do what we can to keep that inventory somewhat clean. All right, let's continue this hunt for dungeon. Let's see. I don't want to dig that while I'm standing on it in case I... I don't want to cause a cave-in. Not with me sitting on top of it. Alright, I think we're good. Let's lay down another torch. I don't know, at this point, we may not find another big cave down in this corner. Oh, looks like we are getting to some lush cave, actually. I could be wrong. Question to those who may know: do spawners ever spawn in lush cave biomes? Because I personally have never seen one there. Ooh. Let me turn down my music. I'm hearing I'm hearing zombies. They're close. Sound like they're right there. Well, there's tough. All right. Well, we'll just leave that be for now. Yes, I know a zombie means there's a cave. Doesn't sound like there's a lot though. Sounded even closer. Oh, he sounds like he's right here. I don't know where he is. There's a zombie nearby somewhere. And yes, I know a zombie means cave, which could mean spawner, but it doesn't sound like there's many zombies. Diamonds. Yeah, let's see here. I'm probably not going to need my axe down here. Make sure I'm not hearing any lava. All right, I'm gonna turn my music back up, but I'm not gonna put it as high as it was. All right. And let's fill this in so that I can get some ladders back in there. I may not have enough ladders to get back up. Awkward. Well, that was a mine shaft sound. Intriguing. All right, well, let's go make us some more ladders. Well, now that sounded like a cave spider. Okay. This is getting interesting. Yeah, I hear a cave spider. Or a spider, at least. Very interesting. Okay. This, I need to find a way to mark this a little bit more. Right in this area. Let's just do that. We'll mark it with 3 torches. And another one up there. Okay. 3 torches, and hopefully that will be enough of an indicator where I'm hearing cave sounds. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Let's get down to bedrock, and then I'll come back up to this level, and we will do a bit of a cave exploration. Yes, I'm aware that I will have to make more ladders when I get back down to the bottom of the hole. I'm just trying to get enough to fill in the gap up here. All right, let's make a few more. That, I think, is enough to get us down. I can't remember what Y level bedrock is. I guess we're gonna find out. You know, I guess I don't need to be carrying my my shield right this second. Ooh. Okay. I hear lava. I'm gonna be extra careful. Sorry if I'm going quiet. I'm just listening to the cave sounds or to the sounds around me and trying to figure out what I'm up against here. And there is bedrock. All right. So bedrock starts here. Let's go to where we've got one above. That's good. I think we've got enough ladders. Okay, let's go check out that cave sound that we heard earlier, the mine shaft sound. I'm too far already? Yeah, this is it. Question is it over there or over here? And if I encounter cave spiders, oh man, I'll be in trouble because they can fit through a 1 block wide. This is so nerve-wracking. I hate cave spiders. I should have some milk with me or something. Okay, this isn't it. I was hearing the minecart sound a little higher. Yeah, there it is. Not mine cart, but mine shaft. We are so close. I just hope that we're not, like, digging straight into a spider spawner, a cave spider spawner. Maybe we'd be better suited to keep that in our offhand so that we can plug the hole really fast if need be. So close. Let's light up a couple things here. Oh, that's good. I'll take that. Just keep listening, and I'm not hearing anything anymore. Oh, there. Cave spider. Oh, it's over this way. I am probably gonna scream like a little girl when I encounter this thing, and not in a good way. Okay. Yep. There's a cave. We need to go down a little bit. Might have just been a normal spider I was hearing. Those are a little bit more tolerable. Gosh, I hate blind corners like this, though. Especially with creepers hiding on the other side. Come on, Red. Be brave. Where'd they go? Let's come over here. Oh, hi there. You see me? Yeah, I see you. What I want from Mojang is torch arrows. I think Skizzleman has mentioned this idea before, but we have flaming arrows. I want arrows that you can shoot and they place a permanent torch. That's what I want. Imagine being able to light up a canyon or a cave like this from a distance. That'd be awesome. Okay. Over there looks a little bit... Let's see. How do I want to do this? Just go for it? Let's just go for it. I'm curious where that spider went. You know what's worse than finding a spider in your bed? Losing track of it. That's how I feel right now. What the heck? That is close. Sounded like it was right behind me. Don't like it when they sneak up on me. Now, this cave system is not within my realm. There's not much I can do. If I go that way a little further, it's in my area, but that's it. There it is. You shush. Alright, well, this goes where I cannot. So I think it's time to seal it off. Not worry about it. And maybe it's time to go up to the other corner. Yes, I know it's thrilling. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something a little bit more interesting up in the jungle portion. At least now we know about this corner. I think for me to find a dungeon, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go to that big cave that I found over in the northwest corner. And I'm going to have to just do some more exploring in that area. Not right at the moment. What I am going to need, though, is I'm going to need more... Well, I'm good on torches. I'm going to need more ladders. Let's just consolidate some stuff here. And then set out on the next one. Let's get this. Oh, that. Okay. We'll take our treasures over. Well, let's get a little bit more wood. That'll do. Come back over here, drop off some of our stuff. Then we will head up into the northeast corner. There. Diamonds I've been keeping in here since they are currency on the server. Alright. We ready to continue? I think we are. Let's find that corner. There it is, right up there. We're going to want to go straight down. We got to get down to the jungle floor from there. I may have to turn on chunk borders to be able to do this properly. I mean, there are certainly some caves along in here. Okay, there's my chunk border right in here. Here? I don't know. Let's see. Right here. This is it. I think we might need this time. Let's just get rid of a little bit of the foliage around in here. I don't want anything surprising me. Getting to be nighttime already. Looks like it is. Hopefully somebody will sleep. Because I left my bed over here. Let's turn those off for everybody. Thank you. There we go. Nice and smooth. Okay. What else are you touching? Let's clear this one. Yeah, that's like it. That's more like it. I can words. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I don't want to get distracted with that though. Clear out the UFO tree later. Alright, where am I looking? Where am I looking? Right here. Why are you not? It's because of you, isn't it? Not what I meant to do. Just want to get to the top. Oh, it is a rainy day. Yeah. Okay. I don't think anybody will have a problem with me trimming this tree so close to my border. Okay, good. You good? Okay. And I do love the fast decay on the leaves. What I don't like about this rain is there's more opportunity for stuff to spawn. What can we get rid of? We can get rid of that. No, just go down there. You can go in here. Okay, it's ladder time. Let's light this up here. We'll do it a really cheap way this time. Alright, and downward. Hopefully a creeper doesn't drop down on us. Fact. Let's just do this. Okay, probably not going to need the axe anymore. Let's go back to the shovel. More gravel. Goodness gracious. The reason I want to find a dungeon is not just for the resources, but I have to figure out, let's put torch there. I have to figure out where I'm going to be putting some of my builds on the surface. And one of the driving factors for that is where are certain resources going to be located below them. Because, like, if I have a dungeon, I want to build something, an access point to it above ground that is easy to spot and that looks good with the rest of my builds. But I can't just have it, like, already have a build on the above ground and then suddenly my access... Oh, that's a spore blossom. I thought that was XP. And then I can't have something on the surface and then I need to put an indicator for my... Well, that's a long way down. I need to put something down that indicates where my spawner farm is. Let's see here. I wonder if there's a way for me to... No, right there. Go over. I'm hearing lava too. I think I'd better be ready to plug a hole. All right, I'm getting very easily distracted. I'm sorry. Thought I would have encountered the rest of that lush cave by now, but let's just poke a couple holes here. Oh, there it is. That is beautiful. That is in my area. This is where the torch arrows would be amazing. Okay. Here's the dealio. I have gravel. Let's see what happens when we drop a couple pieces. What? What? That was weird. Had something like a ghost block. Okay. Is that working? Are we stacking? I think we are. Okay, we're making progress here. Let's see here. I need to set down this guy. Now. And we need to put that away. Get that out. Put that away. I'm gonna have to switch my other shulker. Thought I had gotten more gravel than that. maybe this is enough. Maybe not. You know what I have not been doing? My ladders. Because apparently I never learn. Did I place something? I don't know. I thought I double placed something for a second. Here's the gravel that I want. I know. Picking up a ladder with a shovel. Okay, now let's see if we can finish climbing up and climbing down. Now, there could be axolotls down in that lush cave biome, and I have tried to get some axolotl heads in a previous lush cave biome, and it did not go well. I did not get any heads, and I felt really bad about killing the axolotls. So I don't know that I'm going to do that this time. They're cute, and I want to keep one. And you know what would be great is if I brought my sand with me. Okay, let's see here. I'm not seeing any hostiles, but that doesn't mean they're not there. This thing is huge. I don't want to just jump down there and then get stuck down there. Let's try and figure out how far. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Mine shaft in the lush cave biome. I can go that way. I don't know if I can go that way, because I am right at my northern border here. Interesting. Okay, we are at 3202. We're going to want to remember that. Let's bridge over here. Not what I wanted to do. I like that torch there. Let's do a little poke hole downward. Okay, we are not quite there yet. Oh, maybe we are. Let's check this out. We might be at the wall. Oh, wow, there's more caves over there. Oh, this is huge. Okay, so we will go down right here. And have some more ladders coming right here. That's how we're going to do it. I want to pick up my boxes. Let's just make this a little bit more stable. More. Some multi-level? Nope. Let's just fill that back in, and we can just go right here. Okay, we're not quite down far enough yet. Try right here. Still not quite. Inch by inch. Or in this case, meter by meter. Ooh. Let's do that. And it's time to start adding a few ladders. Oh, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll get there eventually. So we need to go down just a couple more. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Didn't want to open up white that soon. Okay, how do we want to do this? Let's just jog over for a second. There we go. That's the ground level. Let's get rid of that. Just being overly abundantly cautious. There we go. Now nothing can sneak up on me, hopefully. So what I think I will do is I will make a little hallway right here. Let's just put a light right there. And I want to do a door. I want to do a door. Come on. And we will just put that right here. Well, not right there. Kind of like that. A little bit of an airlock there. Now, that is to the south. That is within my domain. That is to the north. Not, well, past that column, it is not in my domain. There's a lot of light coming in. Oh, not that column. This column. So basically, from here. Not mine. Mine? Not mine. Alright. Well, good to know. Let's just clear a couple things away here. Anything? Okay. I am filled with bravery and courage. No. Okay. Here I keep talking about wanting to find a dungeon, and then I can barely walk myself down a mine shaft. Just not good at PvE, what can I say? Okay, with that, let's close that. Let's break out this thing once again and just offload a few things. And then let's get back to it. We're still at positive 38 in Y, so we need to get going a little bit further. Well, that's not what I wanted. Probably part of the mine shaft still. Okay, where do we stand on torches here? All right, let's continue. More cave, more mine shaft. Going where I cannot. This one is I mean, I knew it would be. I knew the one in the jungle would be a little bit more tedious, a little bit more slow going. But oh my gosh, this is mind-numbing. I need to lay down some ladders. I didn't put all my doors up in my shulker. Stupid. You know, if I keep running out of ladders, I'm going to have to climb out of here and go get more wood. Oh, this isn't even the boundary of my property anymore. Is it? You know, I might be low enough now. Let's just take a peek. All right, that should be my boundary. Let me make sure really quick. Is it? Was I off by one the whole time? Let's check this. Yeah, 0. Yeah. Okay. That's my boundary right there. And let's start digging down from there. Turn off the grid and keep going from here. Of course, now what I need to do is I need to... I'm not the brightest bulb in the bunch sometimes. I've now trapped myself down here in a way. Okay. Get one more torch there, and I need to make more ladders. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do 7 because that's how many sticks it takes to make a ladder. So as long as I'm doing my logs divisible by 7, my number of sticks will be divisible by 7, and then I won't have anything else taking up extra slots in my inventory once I finish making the ladders. You get to stay there. And now we can put a torch there. All that. Just for a torch. And an escape rope. Oh, another cave. I love dropping in on caves from the top. See if we can stair step our way down here. That is still some lush cave, I think. Yeah. Fascinating. So, gotta block off the north side and the east side. Let's just put that in there for now. I just want to get down to bedrock first. Let's do a line right there. That way we know. Let's build our ladders back up, because I'm always forgetting that. I would be curious to see how things look in that beautiful cave I found in the northwest corner with the Voxy mod on. I don't know why I keep looking up every time to check my torch spacing. I know how far I'm digging down. Well, hello. You sound close by. Right over here. Or over here? Oh, you're over here. Or if he's up a little bit. In that cave that I was just looking at. Oh, nuts. Give me that back. Six, seven. Counting with red. Okay. And up we go again. That's right, I can't see up to the sky because I had to take a little jog over and back. There I go, looking up again. Another cave. How fascinating. I'm not digging myself into a hole here. Just put a little light there. Well, no, not on that one. We'll have to get lower to do it. Can't really see much of anything from this angle. But it'll be something to explore. We'll go down 2 more, I guess. And then mark it with torches. There we go. Hopefully I can remember what I meant with those torches, if ever I'm back here. Oh, got a layer of tuff. I wonder if we'll find some diamonds soon. I always seem to find diamonds near the tuff. I haven't really looked up the data to see if that is something that holds true. Maybe it's just confirmation bias on my part. We are almost there. There we go. Let's just plop a little bit of this stuff down. That is where we want to go to. You know what? We're just going to take care of this right now. I most likely need more ladders. So another thing that I've been thinking I should do is I've been doing a lot of mining off camera for ancient debris so that I can get some netherite and upgrade my gear. And it is really going through my picks. Oh, look at that. It is really going through my picks really fast. And so I'm having to do a lot of flying back and forth between the nether and the ender, and it's a bit of a pain. So I actually have been thinking that I should be doing a lot of trading. That might have to be off camera, but I should make a shulker full of picks for myself. Let's see. Oh, somebody slept. Awesome. Oh. Kidding me. Okay, we can fix this. I don't... Oh, you hush. There we go. I didn't want to have to make more ladders. Make 3 more ladders just so I would use 1. Oh, that's dangerous. Let's put that there. Again? Well, we've gotten all 4 of our corners down to the bedrock. There were a couple of caves along the way. Nothing that I felt like I was ready to explore yet. But let's go look at something. I want to see what that corner cave looks like in the northwest corner. It'd help if I actually had my wings on and didn't switch to pro mode. I want to see what this cave over here looks like. But before that, I need to drop off some stuff. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll just leave these here. Actually, let's take that with, just in case we find some lava. And over here. We just want to come down here. Is there anything fun in there? Sand. And we've lit this area up pretty well. I thought that was my spot. Here's my spot. Let's just do that, just in case something bad happens. Let's go see what this looks like down here. Because this has got a pretty incredible view. I haven't been over there, so I guess since it's an enclosed cave and I could already see that far, it's just kind of, it's about the same. I see some lava. Let's go grab that and lay down some torches in its place. Oh, goodness. Oh. Didn't even know there were areas up there. Holy cow, that gave me the chills. Oh, torch arrows, please. Goodness gracious. Oh, that's my stuff falling in the lava. Sounds so close to the sound Creeper makes. Okay. How can I do this? I gotta take care of this. That was so dangerous. Okay, I see a spot over there. No more surprises, please. It is getting late. I'm getting old. I can't handle that. Alright. I think that's safer now. Oh, man. Anyway, check out my beautiful cave. Well, not mine. That's outside the boundary for me. I mean, I might be able to light it up. I might be able to light it up. It might be allowed. But my boundary is where those sandstone blocks are. That is the edge of my border. The edge of my base claim. The edge of my border. I can words. Anything good in here? No. Mildly. Let's take that too. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright, it sounds like the music stopped, but that's no reason for us to stop. Not yet. Let's see. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Nope. This one. Now I have water and lava. Now I am a little bit happier. We do have a head to return to the head games. Before that, we need to get a new album going on Stream Beats. So bear with me a second here. And we are going to do an album called Ego. Never heard this one before. All right, let's who all's online? Let's go to the games district, check out what the goings on are over there, drop off our one head. Oh, I should fly around the Halloween district with Voxy on. That would be epic. Let's go do that. Because the Halloween district is right next door. Now, since I installed the Voxy mod, all the chunks have to be reloaded from when I had them loaded before. So we're just going to fly around here, and then we're going to find a good high up vantage point where we can look at the entirety of the Halloween district, because we weren't able to do that before. Now here's some craziness, like chunks that haven't been loaded just appear as empty space. That is my base claim way over there in the distance. But I haven't flown through the chunks in between, so it's not loaded. Now, because I can see that from the Halloween district, it also means that once I have those, now that I've got these chunks loaded in, when I'm at my base claim, I'll be able to see the Halloween district from my base claim, which is pretty freaking cool. I'm gonna sleep here. Like I said, it makes the world seem a lot bigger, but at the same time a lot smaller. In fact, I don't like that gap. Let's just take a... Well, nope. I need to get some more torches or rockets. Let's just grab a whole stack. What I really have to do is I need to get my creeper farm built. Let's just see how far we have to go for this to load up. That is a huge bamboo jungle that I did not know was in between us. So apparently I am fairly close. I mean, I knew I was next door, but I am very close to the Halloween district. It's almost not worth going through the nether to get to it. Because look at this. I can do 2 rockets to ascend, maybe 3. And I just get the right angle and I can come all the way over to the Halloween district. That is incredible to see this far. So as I understand it, Voxy uses the GPU rather than the CPU. So the game mostly uses the CPU. So normally when I would be flying and loading this many chunks, I mean, you'd be able to hear the fans cranking on my computer trying to load all the chunks. But once you have loaded chunks, then Voxy stores a cache of those in your I don't know, in your Minecraft folder. Stores a cache of those chunks and then loads them using the GPU processor so that it doesn't overburden your CPU while you're playing the game, which is pretty freaking cool. Pardon that little pause. I had to call something up on another monitor. Alright, that's right. We're going to the gaming district. Just forgetting why I was coming here. So you see how there was like that level of detail? You might have missed it, but when I first came in, like everything went from really chunky to suddenly it had fine detail. Let's go up here and take a look. I want to see something. Okay, so if I had my render distance set very far, then in that direction you'd actually be able to see my base. And I've done it before with Voxy. Where did I go to the south? That must be the game district or the shopping district. I'm not sure which. Can't remember what I was doing with Voxy where that got loaded up. Let's load up a little bit more over here. I wish there was a little bit more of a smooth blend of them loading, like kind of more like the vanilla Minecraft fog effect. But I haven't played around with the settings in Voxy too much. There might be that. I just have to look and see. Yeah, there's the there's the spawn tree right there. So it's pretty crazy what you can end up seeing with Voxy. I'm just going to fly around the whole gaming district here. That way we can see it all at once, hopefully. And this is LBB's new game. She said she's still got to do some terraforming. But it's almost ready to open. And then I think this is Lavender Fox's game. We've gone almost all the way around. Looks like I'm missing some chunks over here. There we go. And over here in the distance is the head games. How's my Elytra? That's doing fine. Oh, looks like we've got a new head. Week 3 challenges here. And your chance to pick up some more points. This week's game will involve Skizz's Reaper Head. Skizz Reaper Head has been hiding all over the shopping district. Your team's challenge is to find 10 of them and submit them in your barrel to score extra bonus points. You will gain 50 extra points for each Reaper Head your team finds, and a bonus 200 points if you find all 10. There's one very special Reaper Head hidden in the shopping district that will be worth 500 points if you find it. This has been hidden very well, so get out there and find it. Teams, please do not collect more than 10 Skizz Reaper Heads. Also, please respect all Hubster builds and do not break anything. All heads are accessible without breaking builds. Happy hunting. Awesome. Okay, shopping district. We need to be looking in the shopping district. Let's go drop off our one falsely named head. See if we've gotten any change to our score. I know I haven't been able to do a whole lot in the head games. Bob has been able to do quite a bit. Let's just do a cursory fly around in the shopping district. See what we can see. I did get my head box. All right. It is so nice being able to see so much of the shopping district rather than just having to remember off the top of my head, oh yeah, the portal is in that general direction into the white fog. No, now I can see it. Ooh, that was awkward. All right, shopping district. All right, let's just take a fly around. I have a feeling this one is at build height. There's not going to be a head up there. This looks like a likely candidate. It's got some busyness going on. Be very easy to hide ahead in all of this. Be very easy to get stuck in all of this. Hey, there's one. Make sure I'm on my silk touch. Alright, we got to find out how many Bob has found also. Because, like the rulebook said, we don't want to find more than 10. Looks like we might need to sleep soon. Ooh, I want to look over there. Maybe up here. Let's go here and then all the way over there. Maybe even in the lava lamp. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let's come over to this one over here. I'm not really setting up like a search grid or anything like that. I'm just looking at which buildings I think would actually make it very easy to hide ahead in, on, or around. So the busier the build, the more likely there's going to be a head hidden there. Ooh, I see one. There we go. Let's go. I see another one. Just come up here, over here, down here. Come on. Suppose I can land on top of the hospital. Pardon the quick rotations. We want to find that really special Skizz head, though. I wonder where that would be. Anything? Nothing? Okay. Or if there are ones out here on the outskirts. These two buildings look like good candidates. As does the balloon. Ow. My face. Oh, I see. Oh, man. How am I supposed to get out of here? There we go. Nothing up here. Okay. On to the next one. Let's check this one. See anything that looks like a Skizz Reaper head? Do not. Okay. Where to next? Where should we go next? This building looks sus. I literally just leaned my head in real life trying to look around this statue. There's one. I'll tell you what. If I get 5, I will stop there because that is half of our team's quota. I want to find out how many Bob has. Still think something could be on this one. I do not know. Well, we might have to quit at 4, to be honest. We might have to quit at 4. I don't see any in the fireworks. Let's get to another vantage point and look again. Do I see any? I do not. The question is, do they disappear when they're too far away? So that might be part of why I'm not seeing any. With zooming in, that is so trippy. There's spawn. What is that? I think that's the gaming district. I see one down here? No, I'm just seeing the other shopkeeper. Ooh, that's a little too much zoom. There's one. We will have to message Bob after this on Discord. I think that is a good place for us to call it for tonight. Let's eat some nom noms really quick. That is still trippy. Not doing that. It is really cool being able to see these dragons flying around without having to get up close to them to have them load in. Alright, let's put these in the head box. Sit there. And thank you all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good rest of your night or day or whatever time it is, wherever you are. If you're watching this at a later date on YouTube, thank you. I appreciate it. If you like it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well so you can receive notifications of when I release more videos. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I will talk to you later. Bye.